Good morning, everybody. How are we doing this morning? Beautiful, wonderful end of October here. As you saw, I went ahead and bailed up, and I just took my disc well, of course, bailed up and put away the bales, but I just took my disc across the ground over there, kind of break the stalks up. We're not going to do any more field work there, but look at all of the bales we have produced. You guys have food. You're okay. Anyway, got all those bales that we produced. Oh yeah, I have been to a farm sale and look what I got a hold of. It's slightly used. They had just bought it less than a year before the farm sale. Man, look how nice that is. Really nice. Yeah, I got a few things to show you here at the farm, actually. One of them would be right here. I found an old versatile long auger. It was longer than the one we had and easier to get up in the air, so I went ahead and bought it and sold the Westfield that we had. Oh yeah, you guys have food too. But here's some more of the bales that we produced. And of course, we didn't do the whole thing, so yeah. But I kind of went a little nuts over at that farm sale. Like a New Holland instead of a Geel. I just happened to trade for that one. Well, sold the other one, bought that one. And they had this real nice fertilizer tender that goes on the back. So now we have the ability to have fertilizer on the back of the planter. So I got that as well. And if you haven't guessed by what's laying out in the weeds, here is our new 8820. Now, when we moved into this farm, there was a 7720 sitting here. And how funny is it that we now have an 8820? I found it hilarious, to be honest. And then across the way over here is a special type of semi. Now, we can use it to haul grain, not a problem. But this semi has an auger on the back so that we can fill the seed. We can fill it with seed and use it to fill the planter. So I thought it was a great deal. We'll see how it turns out. Well, anyway, the other surprise is, well, I bought some land. Yeah. Unexpected. Price was right. The dealership and I came to an agreement, and they gave me a refund for the John Deere Combine. They made me pay a real small amount. I think it was less than $1,000 for the basically rental, as if I rented it, you know what I mean? And I didn't argue. Well, I found this combine at the farm sale, and I couldn't say no. Such a good deal. Just such a good deal. And a lot cheaper and more in the price range. So I took some of the other cash in order to make everything work. Now, the worst part about this new property is it is landlocked by other farmers. And you'll see when we get over there here. Oh, I got a phone call. Hang on a minute. Just a local farmer that has the land saying the land was cleared next to me. I've had a chance to talk to him and make acquaintance, learn who my neighbors are. But the hard part of getting over there is, well, getting over there. And of course, traffic is very busy. Now we're going to have to cut across my field in the little bit of woods. Ooh, whoa. All right, we're going. Ooh, picked the right time, I hope. Yeah, I guess that's top speed. For some reason I was thinking it was going to be a little quicker. Oh, you son of a gun. Hold on. Let me get over. There you go. Okay, well, a little bit of a challenge. We'll, looks like we don't have any vehicles behind us, so, oh, but we got one coming. Hang on there. Hang on there. But anyway, yeah, it's up here, and it's around, you know what, we're going to go on this dirt side, just because you can't see around that corner. And I don't think anybody's going to be coming down this dirt road, or at least I hope not. Ooh, but I have to watch out for that tree. That's okay, I'm over here where I can do that. Okay. Go, 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 go. Ooh, got lucky. Hang on, let me move over. Let me move over there, bud. Wow. Yeah, honk at me. That's great. Because that's going to change things. I'll tell you. Some of these guys out here, woof. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Now, this is our land right over here to the right that we already own. Man, I'm so worried about clipping a tree. I should have looked in for a header cart for this, but I didn't know where a good one was. Ooh. Now, this could be a challenge right here. Oh, and there's somebody coming. Okay. We're past it. Turn, turn, turn. Oh, wow. And this is our turn right here, so we will just go ahead and turn into the field. But the property that we have is, this is one of the fields we have to go through. And then we got to cross this little narrow stream here. Boy, isn't that pretty? Natural spring out here. Okay, here we go. And then we hug the edge of this guy's field. And as you can see, there's nothing out here. Not even sure what they had planted out here, but it's just weeds at the moment. I would have come out here and knocked this down, but I guess when you share property with other people, you kind of don't have much of a choice. But this right here is the property. Now, I don't know. There is a lot of moisture in the air. So I think we're just going to shut down right here. There we go. Yeah, nice little combine. Very nice. And we can just kind of skirt the outside of our field here. And walk back over to, ooh, look at that dip. That's nice and dry. This is it right here. Goes back here into these trees. It's nice property. It really is. I think we can jump that little stream back in here. Although, that looks pretty wooded. Oh, here we go. Here's a good spot. Yeah, that works. I feel like we're in the wilderness now. Oh, look at that. It's dried up right here. Oh, man. Ow. Oh, there's that guy's cornfield. Well, I guess we'll walk around the outside. Oh, those are thistles. Oh, those are thistles. Those are musk thistles. Oh, man. Oh, there's the running water again. Like I said, there's a little spring down here somewhere. It comes and goes with time. Ooh. We'll just go ahead and go back across. And hopefully by the time we get there and back. Yeah, don't run me over. Let's see. I got a break in the fence over here somewhere. There it is. There we go. And here we are on our property. And look how good our canola is. Well, anyway, I'm going to get myself up to the house here, and we'll get the truck over there, and I might take a few minutes and let this fog burn off, and then we'll see you in a couple. Hey, everybody, welcome back. Well, I just hopped on the 3020 here. We're going to use it to be the transport. It should work just fine. Since I got everything else kind of tied up, I think this works out really well. But yeah, the fog has mostly lifted, or at least I thought it had in my area. But apparently not. So if it's a little bit wet, we can test it. I mean, the fog has only been in the wetlands, lowland areas. Really hasn't been up above. But, you know, we still got a pretty good drive over there. So we'll see what it looks like when we get there. I was going to take one of the trucks over, but if I take one of the trucks over, well, there's a risk that when it's fully loaded, I could get stuck in one of the neighbors' fields, and I don't want to take that risk. I really don't. Because if I bury one of those in a guy's field, well, then I got to help him fix his field, even though I have an easement to get in and out of there. I mean, if I would have had the money, I probably would have bought the two fields that were for sale next to it, because it would have been a lot easier to get back into my fields. But, well, I didn't at the time. You guys don't have to stop. I'm not out in the middle of the road. Then again, who knows about this traffic over here? That one didn't stop. I better back out of it a little bit here for this water area. Love how they just put some stone over it and called it good. I mean, I guess it works. It does work. There we go. She's struggling a little bit here. Kick her down a gear or two. We are kind of struggling up this little path. Maybe this wasn't the right choice of a tractor. Oh well, we'll see if it'll work. We'll see what the fog situation looks like up here. Yeah, we'll have to cut an area for us to park these in the field. Well, we'll call that good for the moment. Let's hop up in here and yeah, that doesn't look bad now. Let's feel it. Boy, it feels pretty dry. I'll take a moisture sample, do a little cut and take a moisture sample. We'll see what it is. We'll see what it is. Okay. Get this unfolded here and kind of warmed up a little bit. There we go. Hit engage. I guess. Let's see what happens, everybody. Well, grain's coming in, so that's a positive. We'll just cut a nice big circle out here so that I can get the carts in. Yeah, this was just, you know, this ground happened to be exactly the right price. And I tackled into it for a good deal. Boy, that's kind of rough to see over there, but I'm getting it. Turn back out again here and pick it up. Like I said, we'll just cut a nice little swath through here. I don't think the yield is going to be spectacular on this. I think it'll be okay, but I doubt it would be great. I doubt it would be very great. Of course, you never know. I might get really surprised. And this little field right here might produce fantastically. Never know. Just seems like such a waste. Cutting this circle here is almost like cutting half the dang field. It's not a very big field. Yeah, we'll finish up this little patch right here, and then we'll get the grain cart in here, empty out one time, and yeah, we can look into actually getting around the field. There we go. One more little snippet here, and we'll have her whooped. In fact, where are we at? We're not too bad off. We could probably go ahead and run some. And then move into the field here in a few moments. Boy, look, yeah. I don't think we have to worry about moisture. Look how much dust is coming off of this. It's, look at the fog coming up. It's dry. It is definitely dry. Well, with that knowledge in mind that it is dry, we're going to go ahead. Well, I think we got room to make a round. We're just going to go ahead and do it. I don't see why not. Oh, easy, easy. Ooh, that's a deep one. That was a deep little ditch over here in this corner. I don't know about that. Yeah, we can make this turn. Oh, I can hardly see the crop. Wow. That's dusty. You know what? I bet this was flooded out. Look how low this is. When we had all that rain earlier, I bet this got flooded up pretty bad. Because I noticed there's some weeds in it. And that tells me they couldn't get in here to do anything with it. So I bet that's what happened. That's why it's so dusty. Yep. That is why. Oh, looky there. I got a tree stand. All right. Well, I'm happy with that. Oh, too close for comfort on that tree. Well, I guess I'm going to continue making rounds, get everything moved in, and see you here in a little bit. Hey, everybody. Well, this has been extremely disappointing. Yeah, extremely disappointing. I've only dumped one time up there into the cart. So everything that we have at the moment, it's right here. It's in the combine, plus that. I didn't even need to bring but one cart out here. That is a terrible, terrible yield. I am surprised by that. Now, the combine, on the other hand, yeah, it's doing a great job of cutting the field. It's just the field isn't that great to be cutting. It's just very sad. Oh, I missed a lot. Lord Almighty. That dust and that shade, boy, that makes it so you can't see a whole bunch. Oh, can we get it? Yeah, we can. There we go. I think that got everything. Let's double back without the dust and make sure, because... yeah, every single kernel of grain is going to be important now. But I'm guessing it got drowned out or something. Yeah, that's pitiful. I can't believe that. And that old ditch that runs through here is pretty rough. I could see why water has issues here. I suppose I'm not close enough. Oh, no, I was dead on. Ah, that doesn't happen very often. Let's get that weight up here in the front. I just can't believe it. And then I was listening to the radio while I was harvesting out here, and they're calling for a chance of rain here in an hour. And it was like, the sky is beautiful out. Where is this rain coming from? I don't know. I've always I've always learned that the weather out here is kind of fickle. It really is. Well, if it's going to rain, we're going to move that tractor out, and then we're going to put this combine right in the middle. Not in the field and not in their field, so let's move the cart out of the way real quick. She's heavy. Look at it sinking in the ground. That's why I didn't want to bring the truck here. Boy, she can barely pull it. Oh no. We could be in trouble. Come on, girl. If I can just get onto the harder ground. Oh, I'm stuck. Oh no. Well, shoot. Let's try again. Oh, there we go. I got out of it. Come on, come on. That's it. Oh. Oh, now the grain cart is stuck in the tracks. Oh. Come on, girl. Come on. There we go. Let's keep that momentum. I think I'm just going to run this as fast as I can over. Try to get over to the roadway. And then I can walk back for the combine and move it up. But if I stop out here, I don't know how hard it is. It might be like that other ground and I just get stuck. Gonna have to kind of hammer on it there. Come on, come on. Oh, not again. Not in his field. Come on, girl, come on. No, go back down. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Okay. We're up on the highway. That we can handle. Long as we don't get too far off into the ditch, we can go move the combine out of the mud. But we got to make enough room that traffic can get by. Yep, that works. Okay, we can handle that. Oh, I can't believe, look how much mud. Look how much mud. Yeah, see all that? It doesn't look that bad. Wow, I can't believe that, everybody. I just cannot believe it. Well, this is going to be interesting. By far. We're going to have to remember that. We need something that's got good traction. Really good traction to get out of this field. Because, yeah, man, look. I dug a hole right here. Look how far. Look at that. I dug a hole. Well, let's get this out of here. If we don't get back over here, at least the combine, you know, I might even take it up to the road. Because even if it rains, I can at least, it's up by the road. That's a better idea. I will just call my neighbor and say, hey, I'm sorry, but I'm blocking your entryway because of the threat of rain. And yeah, I hope he understands. I mean, this with the duals on the front doesn't notice it, but boy, that old tractor sure does. I just cannot believe we almost stuck it. That would have been bad. I think if I leave it right here on the edge of the field till I come back and get it, unless it starts raining, I think if I leave it right there, I'll be safe. I think the four-wheel drive can just pull me up and out without digging a massive hole here. Let's go on this side of the road so we don't get hit. Yeah, oh look, there's a pond right there. That's where all that flows to. Okay. Now I know. But yeah, that's pathetic. I mean, we didn't even get half of a deal of grain. All right, wish me luck, everybody. Hammer on it. Oh yeah, she has no problem with it. We're doing just fine. Boy, I'm glad we didn't have the grain carts full. I bet we wouldn't have got out of there. I would have to went and got the big John Deere. And I'm not even sure it could have done it. Wow. What a mess. What a mess. Well, for the future, I'm going to remember that the little John Deere is not the tractor for this job. Maybe if it was a little bit bigger tractor and had, you know, a couple more horsepower, but apparently this thing doesn't have near enough horse. Because we're dogging down on this little itty bitty hill. Well, now that I think of it, this doesn't have a turbo. This is just a diesel engine. No turbo, no turbo. So I could see how it would dog down. Boy, if it's going to rain, well, I guess off that way it looks a little hazy. I suppose the storm would have to come from that direction. But I know I want to get this home. Come on, come on. Oh, I didn't think it was going to take us this long. Oh my. Oh my. Well, This could be bad. Well, we got to come back over here to the storage bins. Can't use those over there. Those are for corn. Well, we'll park her there for right now, I guess. Well, everybody, looks like I've run out of time for this episode. Yeah, it's been a journey today, apparently. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. See you in the next one. Bye for now.